And we're going to start off with a little rough stuff for Quinn, and then we'll get to the good. And listen, we just point out what happens. I'm not trying to bash on Quinn. I thought Quinn had a really good game. In fact, on my drunk Sean thoughts, I said, I think this may be the ballsiest game Quinn Ewers has ever played because he had a lot of pressure and he handled this pressure pretty well in this game. So let's check it out. Let's look at it. Play number 1 here. It's 3rd and 11. We're going to have pretty good initial protection, excuse me. The problem with this play is Quinn panicked a little too soon. He was looking right at Bond when he shows him his numbers, and instead of pulling the trigger, he tries to escape and he gets sacked. Watch it. I'll show it. We'll pause it. Bond's off to the left out there. All right, he's looking right at him. There's Bond showing him his numbers. All he's got to do, zing that thing out there. That'd be a nice little completion. Probably not going to pick up a first down, but at least you don't do that and get sacked. So the pressure on Quinn most of the night was pretty heavy, especially off the right side, our right side. Just an enormous amount of pressure from that side. And sometimes he handled it really well. Sometimes he didn't handle it so well. Here's a 4th and 3. We're going to get quick pressure off the edge. This is the very first drive of the game. He's going to dump it in underneath, incomplete. Watch Wingo on the corner. This is where I think he should have gone with the ball. I think it's open. I just think he wasn't looking downfield. Watch 5. Watch that corner on the hash or safety on the hash. He kind of freezes a little bit. There's room out there for the ball to be. And the way I look at it, that's 4th down. If I throw an interception, that's better than turning the ball over right where we turn the ball over. They're probably not running it back for a touchdown. I would have liked to seen Quinn early in the game push that one down the field, try to make a big play on 4th and 3. It's not what happened. Here we go. We got 1st and 10. We're going to see a little play action. He's going to have plenty of time. And we're going to see him just sail one to Helm. And it should have been caught. I think Helm would tell you that, but it was not a great pass. Little high, gets nailed underneath the ribs there, drops the ball. Those are tough for me because it wasn't a great throw. It was close enough. He got both hands on it, but he kind of put him in a position where he got hit. And most people get hit up under the ribs like that, they're dropping that ball. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Wingo and Helm going to run a little switch there on the left side. Wingo has his man beat, but listen, folks, and this is the play that Steve Sarkisian lost his freaking mind about no pass interference or no holding. He did get held. He did get pass interfered with, but you know what? You got to throw a competitive ball. Look how uncompetitive this pass is. It's going to be way behind him. It's just not even close. It's 4 to 5 yards behind him. He never had a chance to catch that ball. If it would have been against air, he wouldn't have had a chance to catch that ball. One of my knocks on Quinn is sometimes his misses are just so off that you can't even get calls. Like they're like, especially down the field sometimes, he's not even close enough to for the guys to go compete for the ball or to draw penalties. And that was one of those cases. Again, I'm not down on Quinn. It's a hard game. He was covered up pretty good. He was definitely pulling the jersey, definitely holding. It is what it is. Here we go. We got a 2nd and 5. We're going to see Quinn with plenty of time here. Got the field spread out 5 wide. Watch him step up really nicely in this pocket, navigate the pressure really well. He tries to hit more on the post, and he just overthrows it a little bit. Nice step up. He's got room. Listen, that would have had to have been a really nice throw to get it in between those two guys, but he could have done it. He's just a little long on it. I don't necessarily mind the overthrow there. I'd rather him overthrow it than throw it short and throw an interception. But just those are the types of plays down the field that you got to be able to make a little more consistently. Here we go. We're going to have a 3rd and 11. Watch Quinn shuffle away from the pressure here. One of the things, before I run this, one of the things we talked about after the first Georgia game, and honestly, I think his lack of mobility in that first Georgia game had a lot to do with injury. I think when he got I think he was already hurt. He did not look like himself in the Oklahoma game. I don't think he was 100% for the Georgia game. And then he gets nailed on that corner blitz, and I think that hurt him bad. And so I think he just turned into a sort of a statue in the pocket, and he just didn't move around a lot. And you could see immediately the next week that the coaching staff had made a concerted effort with Quinn Ewers. We got to get you moving. You got to step up in the pocket and avoid. You can't keep going backwards and giving those defensive ends angles. And he's gotten a little bit better at it, a little bit better. I thought he did a really good job of navigating the pocket in this game. So he's going to shuffle away from the pressure. There's not going to be anything down the field. He's going to find his check down. Moves off to the right, finds his check down, picks up a few yards. Not going to be a first down, but a positive play on third down. 1st and 10 here. It's play action. There's going to be quick pressure. Again, he's going to do a pretty good job navigating around all that quick pressure. He's going to get the ball out to Blue in the flat. The only thing I would say here, and I'll pause it when I say get rid of the ball. Now, there's nobody out there. You see that cornerback bailing down the hash. He's running away from Blue. If he dumps that ball off to Blue right now with a head of steam, Blue's going to pick up quite a bit of yards. It's going to be him and that cornerback in the open field. I'm going to pick Blue in any man-to-man situation like that almost every single time. I think this could have been a big play if he just gets rid of it now. Instead, he steps up a little bit, looks down the field, then he gets rid of it. Blue's kind of sitting there, and guys have had time to react to him being out there. Again, not a huge deal. It was a positive play, but those are just little things that you see every single game. And it's not just Quinn Ewers. You see this out of a lot of quarterbacks. So don't hear me bashing on Quinn. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm talking about Quinn today, so we're going to talk about that. Just little things like that are kind of the difference between big plays and plays like we just saw. 3rd and 2, I love this throw, and I love this formation, and I wish we would do this more. I think Quinn is more at home. He's good out of the shotgun, folks, but if you can get that guy in some play action and roll in the pocket, he throws some really nice balls on the run, and this one is outstanding. 3rd and 2, we're going to get the little boot action off the play action. Rolls out. He throws that ball before he has even cleared that defensive back. Really, really nice anticipation, really accurate on the run. And again, I think this is something that would have helped our running game a lot this season and help Quinn get him out to the perimeter, get him on the run. He throws good passes on the run. 1st and 10 coming up here. He's going to recognize the blitz. He's going to know he's got man coverage underneath. Nice pass as well. 6 reads that the whole way, but he throws it just out of the reach of that defender. Only body that's catching that is Helm. Really nice ball, nice anticipation on the route. I think the duality of Quinn is what has so many people upset about Quinn. I'm not comparing him to Sam Ehlinger because I think they're definitely two completely different quarterbacks. But there would be games, and even inside of the same game, where Sam Ehlinger. I mean, I think there's some of these throws Sam Ehlinger could have dropped a freaking football inside of a thimble 50 yards down the field some days. And then he just completely miss. Like we just saw him miss on Wingo a minute ago. Just completely miss on a different type of throw. And I think that's a lot of the frustration some of the fan base has with Quinn Ewers. 1st and 10 coming up here. Another play action. He's going to step up underneath the pressure, deliver a really nice pass to Helm. This is a nice pass. He makes it look really easy. This ain't that easy of a throw. He puts it right over the shoulder, right in stride for Helm. Helm gets the penalty for pointing. Man, I hate that penalty. I hate that Helm did that, but I also hate the penalty. I don't know, man. We let these guys dance in the end zone when they score touchdowns and stuff. We can't point down the field. I get it, man. I mean, the old school Sean is like, dude, you cannot do that. Texas Longhorn Sean is like, why the hell did you throw a penalty on that? I don't get it. Here we go with another 1st and 10. And I apologize for the blacked out stuff there. Play action. This is the corner route that I thought he should have hit earlier. Now, this is a different route combo, different people, but it's almost the same exact throw that he would have had to make on that 4th and 3 earlier in the game. Watch this ball. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good to get it out there. It's a pretty long throw across the field. I mean, the only thing he could have done better there, in my opinion, put a little more zip on it and hit him in stride where he can go go score. But a nice ball late in the game. Here we go on 3rd and 10. He's going to get immediate pressure off the right side. He steps up, starts looking for a place to escape, and watch what Quinn does as he's being dragged down. Just a little no look to Wisner. That's a big play, folks. Real big play. Just getting out of that mess he got out of and then having the wherewithal to see Wisner pitch it out there. Really good play by Quinn. Here we go, 2nd and 10 in the red zone. You're going to see some man-free coverage to the boundary. Quinn's going to see it. He's going to drop one in real nice. Look, there's that free safety out there. You see the cornerback come up in man coverage on Wingo, I believe that is. And then you see that linebacker that's pretty much lined up right with Jaden Blue. He's in man coverage. It doesn't work for him. Nice pass. This is a tough throw, too, and he puts it right on the money. Good shot by Quinn right there for the first touchdown and to tie this game up for Texas. 3rd and 7. It looks like man free again to the boundary. That linebacker's going to blitz. They're going to drop a defensive lineman out, which is a really bad idea. This is the one that as I saw the guys lining up, my wife's videoing me, and I'm going to mash this up with the actual play. But she took a video of me going, yep, Blue's going to run the wheel right out here. Quinn's going to hit him over the top for a touchdown, just based off of where everybody's lined up. Good call by me, man. I love it. I need to prognosticate more. There's the defender coming out, that defensive lineman. He doesn't have a chance. Defensive back doesn't have a chance. Nice throw, nice read by Quinn. So there's Quinn. I mean, we could have put more clips in there of Quinn. But I think solid effort. Really good effort. And again, ballsy, man. He had to deal with pressure almost every single play. And that's stuff that NFL quarterbacks have to do. Very, very seldom do NFL quarterbacks just get a clean pocket. And very seldom does it happen very often in a drive. Like, I mean, those guys are constantly dialing up pressure on quarterbacks in the NFL.